Am I echoing at all?
No, ma'am, you're not. Sound good on my end.
Okay, good, because I'm trying to delete some stuff in the background so that I can make sure, because it gave me the notification that I needed to delete something. So hopefully this saves. We'll see. We shall see. But y'all, hello. We coming in talking logistics, baby. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm a little off today. Sister girl is a little people a little tired. Okay. But we're gonna wake it on up right now. Okay. So y'all just give me a little second. I got a little Stanley Cup. Y'all been going crazy.
Not you and jumped on the trend, friend. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I thought I saw you on that Target TikTok. No, I'm just playing.
So this actually, my company gave it to me for free. So, but I'm not gonna turn it around because then y'all will see where I work at.
Oh,
so
don't do it.
Logo on the other side. So, girl, the people's is going crazy over these. Okay.
Is it good? Is it worth the hype?
It is worth the hype.
It is. Okay.
Baby, this cup sits, you see how it sits in your cup holder, okay? And you get all your water intake with this joker here, okay? So you feel maybe 2.5 times, you got your water for the day. You got your water, okay? And it stays cold, all right? The people is buying these things for $150 on eBay. I'm just telling you. Mine was for free. Okay, from the good peoples that I work for. Thank you, peoples.
$150
on eBay. Child, the people is doing a whole fool for that. Like I went to today, I had a meeting at work today, and I gave one to my counterpart, my coworker. I was like, "Merry Christmas," because I really like you. You've done great things for me this year. Here you go. And he was like, "Oh my. Thank you." And then one of my other coworkers was like, wait, you have another one? Can I have one too?
Wait, not. So for those who can't afford that $150, I present to you Five Below. It's not as big, but it will sit in your cup holder. And my juice is actually cold, okay? So, that's that rich folks stuff over there, Miss Shay, honey. So, no. Five Below. Hope y'all out right there. Just like that. I hope y'all out.
Not the rich stuff, honey. Because I'd have shipped it right on down to you with the quickness, okay? Right on down to you if they ain't give it. But y'all, let's get right on into the thing. It is, we are in here. It's been 3 minutes. Y'all know we try to wait until we get about 5-10 minutes in so we can get into the things. But y'all, yeah, today was a long day, Sean. How you been? How you been? How you feeling, sis? How you feeling?
I'm feeling a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was my first day back at work, y'all. It was a struggle bus. I was off for 2 full weeks.
Oh. Ooh,
the struggle. Forget all about this school traffic, the work traffic. Just 2 little weeks, y'all. I was like 15 minutes late for work Monday. I was like, forget it. Oh well, y'all can see me when y'all see me, because it was hard. It was crazy. Other than that, child, it's all right. It's going. I'm getting back into the groove of things.
I get it. Going back to work, that is a whole nother beast after the holiday. It's like you need vacation.
And
It
my vacation got robbed, so I really need a do-over.
it did. You know,
I was robbed.
I feel you on that. You know, you need a do-over.
I
You
do.
need a do-over, you know.
I really
So
do.
that means, friend, that when it's time for you to go on vacation, okay, you got to go hard in the paint, right?
I will have to.
And you got to invite me because now, you know, I got to contribute to the happiness of the thing.
I am here for it. Okay.
The people have arrived in the chat, honey, and I see already y'all talking about that damn Martel child.
Oh, Marty Mar.
We gonna get into the fool of the foolishness, but foist. Let's talk about. Let's just go on into it. Christian Keys. Okay, as y'all know, that good old all the Queen's men. Okay, will be back on the 11th. Okay, which is in 2 days.
Couple days.
That is it's Thursday. That's on Thursday. All right, so a lot of people are buzzing around on the internet saying that, you know, he must have been paid off. He hasn't said anything else about the situation. I was watching Mem's channel. Shout out to Mems. Mems gets all the tea. He has
Yes.
behind the scenes and the place to be digging the gangster food. Okay. So Mims made a video saying that he has a close personal friend that was giving him some information that basically said that Tyler Perry didn't show up on set like he normally does to direct the scenes. So he definitely must have had an attitude or got a whiff of what Christian was saying on the internet. He's definitely acknowledged it and he ain't appreciated it. But now all of a sudden Christian hasn't said anything else. And some people are feeling a little betrayed, like, okay, were you really harassed? What's going on? But I'm gonna get your thoughts on it, Sean. But for me, I'm still Team Christian. I feel like he did that because all the Queen's men was becoming trash, bro. Like it absolute basura. I feel like he also needed to save his show. And I think that he may have tried to give more input because recently Christian Keys was interviewed by somebody and he felt away because the person was like, yeah, Tyler Perry created all the Queen's men and gave you all these opportunities, all these things. He was like, you might want to do your research because I wrote the book. Okay. I've 12 years and that's my show. I casted the people that are on the show. He allowed me to write season 1, but he's obviously I learned in that he sold the show to Tyler Perry. So that's why Tyler Perry is writing the scripts. But with that being said, I feel like Christian Keys probably saw his baby struggling. He saw that with Tyler Perry writing season 2 and 3, it was trash, starting to be trash. So he probably went back to Tyler and said, hey, you might want to let me go ahead and write the rest of this here. You might want to go and give me some rights because you fucking my show up, okay? And Tyler Perry probably was like, remember, you sold it to me. I can do what I want. Okay. This is all alleged in my opinion. I'm just saying what I think. This is what I think. Okay. Don't come for me.
Good thinking.
So I feel like he probably came to him and Tyler was like, no. And Christian probably pulled out all the stops and said, hey, remember when you grabbed my yeah. Oh, you don't want to put my show out? You don't want to come direct my show? Remember when you grabbed give me my show back because you are effing up my legacy.
Let me go and shake the table early on. I'm gonna shake the table early on. Do that make going off your hypothetical, and it sounds good, and I'm here for it. Would that make Christian Keys just as guilty as the people he's accusing in his rant when he did his live? Because now you're blackmailing, and now you are making this out to be a money grab for the things that you said it wasn't initially. So to me, if we go off that, I think he's just as bad as the person that he was calling out and alleging that was raping him and, sexually assaulting him and all of that. So I do. Let me say this. I do believe the victim. I do feel like some things have happened to him, but I'm also kind of side-eyeing him a little bit because if it was never about the money, I wish he would have pulled the Cassie route where, baby, you got the doggone evidence and I'm finna drop the name at the same time to where I'm putting you out here and I'm getting my points.
You know what? I'm not mad at him for doing what he got to do to save his show because that's his legacy. That's what he wrote.
But is that blackmail though? Isn't it like
I feel
a
like,
blackmailish type stuff?
you know what I think? And this may be a downright wrong way of thinking. I don't know, but this is how I think. When you do stuff like that to people, you are subject to however they handle it. You're subject to however
Okay.
they decide to respond to you. You're subject to however they want to use this to, using your words, shake the table up on you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. Don't quit. If I make this a quid pro quo situation, you make it like that.
So
You
I got a question.
shouldn't have did it.
Why sell it? At least full 100%. I wonder, was he that hard up on cash or what? Because even if that is the case, I think it's going to lean more to this was a money grab at the end of the day. Because if this was truly your baby, I'd give you 50%. I have 50, whatever, you have 60, I have 60, you have 40, whatever the case may be. But why would you sell your entire brand to him?
You know what? And that's a good question. But the thing also another thing is you never know what position in life he was in at that point where he's like,
Mhm.
but this is my baby. I created this and I just want a chance to get it out there. So he probably was like, and I don't know, this is just me thinking, just hypothetically. Maybe he was like, you know what, Tyler Perry has this big, huge studio. Let me go ahead, take a chance. He owes me one for what he did. So go ahead. I'm gonna let him get this show. Let's get it off the ground. It's going to be amazing because I know it is. You never know. Other people kept turning it down. And
Mhm.
and Tyler Perry may have picked it up knowing what he did and didn't know, dang, I picked this up and it actually is a gem, really good show. And then
Mhm.
seeing that it's taken off the way that he thought it would, and he like, well, damn, I should have kept a little bit more permission up on me.
Yeah.
And so now, hey, you did do this. And I want you to know I got videotape. So you might want to do what the hell I asked you to do with my show. And I'm really helping you out because you fucking it up. Okay. I'm trying to help you keep it alive. Keep hope alive with all the queen's men. Okay. Because we seen what you did with Sistas. Okay. Don't come messing my show up. Don't come messing my show up. So listen.
Friend, speaking of sisters, can we do a side note real quick? It ain't gonna take me long just to rant.
Go
Just a
ahead.
quick.
Go
I
ahead.
hated the first episode.
Hated it.
I hated the first episode. Who they made Gary out to be? Gary is a lot of things. I
Mm,
mean, a lot of things. But baby, a perv and jacking off in the bathroom ain't one of them.
no.
I hate it when they in. I said, not y'all got this man. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's trying it. That's completely trying it. I don't, child. I don't know if Tyler Perry trying to sabotage his own self. Because he want people to be like, see, y'all one of these writers, and this what they doing.
And see, I thought about that too. Like, is this like a play on? Oh, I'm gonna give you what you asked for, so here you go. I wondered that myself too, but I hope that ain't the case because I don't think he don't want to lose his viewers. And baby, if the season keep going like it did for episode 1, it's a no for me, dog.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
up.
But you know what? I'm gonna give it a chance because there was a blurb that said that we got to give it 3 episodes. We just the writers are trying to catch up, so we do have to. I did give it some grace for the first episode. It was all over the daggone place, and
Another thing,
Jordan is not that man. He
he
does
ain't Jordan like the Jordan.
he doesn't like women. Yeah, I don't think I don't think New Jordan likes women. Okay.
I
And,
hate this.
and
This was
I don't,
horrible.
you know what? And y'all, please, I'm going to apologize for what I'm about to say. I ain't trying to offend nobody. But I don't want to be kissing no man that's probably sucking on dick. That's all I'm saying. That why are you casting somebody that is not straight for this role? And not saying that he can only play LGBTQIA
Right.
alpha
Oh,
roles.
I definitely get what you're saying.
So that doesn't mean that he has to be in those types of roles. But baby, it's a lot of actors out here that I just feel like for me it throws off the chemistry because he's not attracted to her. She's absolutely not attracted to him. It doesn't feel good together. It doesn't create
It
chemistry.
don't. And it don't, like you said, it don't look well. It ain't meshing well. They almost look like sister and brothers who's
Yeah,
having to stand by each other because they just got to argue. And their mama said, "Y'all gonna be quiet and hold hands." It
right.
gave awkward. He looks so much, and he may be her same age, but he gives off babyish look to me. I think she
Yeah,
need a grown man. She need a like
yes,
another Gary or the very first Jordan that gives mature in the face. You
right.
know, he
Swag.
got this little wimpy body. I
Yeah,
ain't here for it.
she needs somebody with swag. Like
Yep,
my thing is, it's okay for you to like who you like and love who you love. I have no problem with that.
correct.
But your
Mm-hmm.
skills need to be A1 day one where you can give off like what's Doogie Howser? What's his name in real life? Daggone it. What is is it Patrick? Neil Patrick Harris, is that his name?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Never knew the man was gay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that is the example that I'm talking about. You would have never known that that man was he was a whole marriage with a man and children.
Mm-hmm.
Never knew. But the
Yep.
chemistry was there when he was with women on set. If
Mm-hmm.
you see a Neil Patrick Harris, baby, go on, do your thing. Okay, get your coins. This right here, uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Yep.
Andy should have been an Andy with a dick. Okay, that's what he should have been. That's what she should have been. This Jordan, his acting chops are not up to par.
It's
To
horrible. I don't know who Tyler Perry owe a favor to.
yeah.
We
Mhm.
need another Jordan. Throw this man back to the wolves because it's a no for me. It's a no.
I thought that what's the guy from P Valley that they shoved in?
Tyler, let play.
I thought he was coming to Sisters.
I thought he was too.
Would have been a good Jordan. Now
Been
that
a great Jordan.
that would have been a great Jordan. The chemistry would be there. He looks like a grown man. The swag,
Thank you.
the sex appeal is there. Yeah. This Jordan, no. No, 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 no. They're saying that the other Jordan is he's on CSI Sydney or something like that. So
Oh.
this is Sisters, y'all. Sisters,
Sorry, y'all. I had to tell Fred because Fred recorded this. I mean, review this show. I
yeah.
said I was gonna do it a year ago. Maybe still I did it, but whatever.
We
But Fred reviewed the show, so I
mm-hmm.
had to give her this little tidbit because I'm like, girl, this is horrible. But
Yeah.
back to our regular schedule program. Go ahead, Fred.
Okay. So where are we at? So Christian Keys, I think that this is a way for him to save his show. Honestly. So
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, y'all.
Oh, you good. And Rue said TP best cast was the haves and have nots. Baby, that was my show. Do you hear me? But Tyler Perry always messes up because it got to the point to where it ended up being like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It got to the point like I don't understand the storyline. Nothing is making sense. And I also feel like he's doing this with Sisters where you keep adding all of these new characters and you're not tying up any loose ends. And he had it bad with Half and Half Not. Like he tied up no loose ends
Yeah.
on that freaking show.
Yeah, it was bad. I couldn't even get into the haves and the have nots because of that. Like my mother used to love. She
Oh,
like
baby, that was my show.
I could not watch it because it was terrible to me. Like, but I came into it like when I think it was on like season 5 or 6 or something like that.
That's when it got bad, horrible.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay, this is just trash. I'm not watching this. But with Sistas, I got roped in the first season. I was like, oh, this is good. But then as it kept going along, it kept dragging out. One thing I do like about the new season that I'm seeing, we tied up some stuff, and it's like they wrapped it up in one episode with Tyler Perry been dragging it out for weeks and months. Like
it'll be the season finale.
Right. I'm like, child, and I love the fact that they're addressing therapy in the Black. We to a therapist like, oh, you crazy if you going to see a therapist. Right. No, you motherfuckers need therapy. Okay. A lot of y'all need to go sit on somebody's damn couch like now, today. Okay. A lot of y'all do. So, but anyway, moving on from Sistas, y'all. We hope that there's a good episode afoot tomorrow. I'm excited. I want to see the new writers propel the script forward.
Yeah.
Like Jordan. Gary's an asshole, and I do want him to go to jail. I do like that they are bringing out the fact that he's a dickhead. LP, have your baby already. It's been 10 months now because the script is 3 months ahead. You were 7.
It's time.
So moving on, y'all. Funky Dineva, child. Funky Dineva has set the internet ablaze. Okay. Funky Dineva said, F Fox Soul, okay, down from deep down in my soul. F Fox Soul, okay. I can get the views that you get in 2 days in 2 minutes, okay. Why am I doing this show, letting y'all pay me pennies? I can just wait for my YouTube check once a month. I feel like, let me tell you this. I feel like Fox Soul must have been paid every week or something, because otherwise, why would it make sense for Funky Dineva to do that show? You know what I mean? Maybe the frequency of pay was better. Maybe it was, hey, I get this amount no matter what. So he maybe wanted some consistency, right? But now that I'm looking at him, I'm like, you are so entertaining by yourself. You do not need Claudia and daggone Al Reynolds. Like, granted, I liked the chemistry between the 3 of them, but he was really the one that was bringing all the je ne sais quoi to the show.
See, here's the thing, because this is my thought. See, you never win when you're playing dirty. And Claudia took this idea from Nene. This was her brainchild, her thought, her whole, yes ma'am, her whole thing. Let's start there. And even Funky Dineva, and I like to be so funky, but I'm calling out everybody. Be fair over here. Okay? Even Funky did a whole video going off on Nene. Yeah. Talking about how you should have copyrighted and just you don't need to be talking out loud, da 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 da. And why would you go get 2 gay guys and stop using the gay community for Claudia to do the exact same thing?
Well, I'm a shake the table right on back towards you. Okay.
Come on.
I agreed with Funky. I think the way that Nene was so tacky. You know what I mean? Like, I think that he wasn't saying don't go get 2 gay boys and do this. He was saying that her approach, I watched that video. Her approach was tacky. Like, it was given, oh, we just gonna read the girls and do this and that and the third. The way that Claudia did it was, I gotta give it to her. It's way more professional. And you got Al Reynolds, which doesn't proclaim to be all 100%. I guess he liked both. He was very, he was confused for a little bit, and he still talks about sleeping with women. So I think he likes both. And you got Funky Dineva. I think he's admitted that he sleeps with women too. So, but you have people of different sexual persuasions or whatever, but perceivably, visually, and how they act, we would think they were just gay, right? Love the dynamic of Al being the person that does the research. He's financially savvy in the community. Like, he has the connections, and Funky Dineva is the comedic relief. And well connected in the community, and so was Claudia. It was just so much more of a more organized approach. They had great production. Nene was in the back of, it looked like she was in the back of her, I think it was in the back of her restaurant or whatever. You just setting up a space and y'all just reading people. Like that's
But
not.
here's the thing though. I think yes, because they did maybe polish it up a little bit more, but it's still the same concept. You just really put some glitter on some ish and said that it was gold. And you're doing the same thing where the concept was a female, two males, whatever their sexual preference is, female, two males, and we're being messy, gagging, doing hot topics, whatever the case may be. You did the same thing. So from there, I kind of feel like, I don't know. But to get back to your point when it came down to Funky Dineva, because I like Funky. I've been watching Funky for years, okay? And one thing I will say about Funky, he's always been entertaining, and I never understood why he let his YouTube get pushed to the side. But in my thoughts, I haven't read this, y'all. This is just my opinion. I do feel like when he saw Fox, I think his mind went dollar signs. And as he said in it, he's like, oh, wait, they probably paying me $5 more than I was making over here doing my YouTube by itself. But since I'm bound by a contract, I just can't get up and leave. And I think when the opportunity presented itself, I think it was just an easy move for him, which is, baby, I'm making just $5 more.
Yeah, I think that, and then you also have to remember, Funky Dineva was doing. I think he was on production or a part of creating that show that Quad was on, the Sister Circle.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That was a taste of, mainstream production for him. So now Fox Soul is another attempt or a chance for him to do that. I want to address this comment by Country Conversations with DVD. Do y'all remember when Gary with the T was on there? There was originally 3 of them, if you remember. So 3 men and Claudia. So Gary with the T, allegedly, I don't have the facts, but apparently Gary with the T left because Ricky Smiley gave him an ultimatum and said, either you gonna do that show or you gonna do this show. And that's why Gary with the T left. But I used to like Gary with the T on the show. It was actually entertaining. But so now, y'all, we have Storm Monroe. Yes, is it Storm? Not Storm. Is it? Flame Monroe. Child. Forgive me, Lord. I ain't mean to. Flame Monroe, okay, is now sitting in Funky Dineva's seat. Now, Funky I love this about him though. Now, Funky do say some problematic shit sometimes that be like, but I love the fact that he will spray his own tea before y'all gonna get to do it for him. So Tasha being her messy daggone self, okay, she calls Funky Dineva on the phone. And she says, hey, off the record, are you willing to have a conversation with Flame to just kind of iron out your differences or whatever? And he was like, what? I don't have an issue with, Flame. Like, why are we having a conversation or whatever? She was like, yeah, I just think you guys need to iron it out. Flame apparently had been on that bandwagon with Michelle. Saying that Funky was a drug addict and all this, that, and talking all just kind of sullying his name in the streets. And so, with that being said, Funky Dineva, they tried to have Flame as a guest on the show, and Funky said to the people from Fox Soul, as long as I sit in this seat, he will not. He will not. Okay, right. Flame will not sit and be on here while I'm on. So I think Fox Soul, this is kind of like a little dig at Funky Dineva by them bringing him on the show anyway. Because Catalina, that's on the show, she was on there last week. She's really nice, but she's not that entertaining to me. And I miss the dynamic of Funky Dineva, like bringing that comedic relief. But I'll just go over to his channel and watch him by himself. I don't need to really that pressed to see Claudia or Al, you know.
When it comes to, and especially with Claudia, because I've never been a big fan of Claudia. Everybody think they that girl till it's time to be that girl. And Claudia, to me, feel like she always have this overly big fan base, type thing. And here we seeing that the views ain't adding up. And from day one, I've always said that Funky was their main attraction. You
Yeah.
let Funky leave, baby, you pack
You're,
up your bags too.
yeah, you're gone. Mm-hmm. The
Pack
views.
it up. He's the main attraction. Why? Because he had a following already on YouTube. This was a YouTube based show.
Right. Right. And you know what? And like you said, I think because it had Fox in it, I eventually, I think Funky didn't even felt like it was going to be like on TV. I think that was the goal. That's what they tried to do by face to face, to record the show with them being in the room together. I think that was all the goal. But I want to address Lee's comment. Lee says Funky has gotten in trouble with some of the things he said on the show. So I think him being told what to do and being made to apologize for things wasn't worth it for him. He likes to say whatever. And that is a big key thing. When you're on mainstream TV, you can't just be popping off at the mouth and saying whatever the hell you want to say. Like all that shit he said about Chloe Bailey and her and Haley Bailey, her sister, he was right. Nevertheless, Haley Bailey was pregnant. But you can't be calling people bitches and all this, that, and the third. Like I feel like he had very extreme feelings for stuff that was just like, really? Are you that? You can't be that mad over that.
Right.
That damn serious, But that's his opinion, and that's what he's used to, saying whatever he wants to say on his own channel and dealing with the repercussions accordingly on his own. But when you're on a network and you're sitting there, what you pop off at the mouth with now affects two other people.
Yep.
Well, two other people, a whole production staff. Like,
and it worked because Fox ain't finna play that mess.
No. So you just be saying whatever the hell you want to say.
So
yep. Yeah, I don't know. Kalani Harrelson says, dang, I'm late. Hey, you know what? We are so rude. I ain't even speak to the peoples in the chat, y'all. What's up? What's up, y'all? We got 48 people in the chat. Thank you for watching us. We truly, truly appreciate you every Tuesday night coming to tune in with the girls. Okay? So, y'all, let's go on to... Oh, wait, no. We're not finished with Flame. So, Tasha, being her messy little self, gets them on the phone. And Flame, now she is... So, Funky agrees to talk to Flame. So Tasha says, I think we just need to record this for the culture. And Funky says, I don't got to do nothing. And he basically, Flame starts talking that talk. And Funky says, you know what? I'm just going to exit left on the conversation. So he wasn't going to get you. He like, you ain't about to get no content off of me. Okay. And he immediately comes out and tells what's going on so that Tasha K can't put her own little spin on things or whatever. I can appreciate. Like both videos for each channel. It's free 99. Thank you so much.
That's all.
Appreciate
Thank you, Lee.
Yes, please. Like the
girl.
Don't be you with your finger to the screen. Come on now.
Don't take merch. Just do it.
It's a free way to support the people. Okay. All right. It helps us keep going, honestly.
It does. It really does.
Rhythm, so we can get more people watching y'all. So thank you in advance. Okay. Subscribe to both channels if you ain't did that yet. Okay. But moving on, yeah, Funky, I think you're doing the right thing. I think continue to go on and do what you're doing on your own. You do not need that channel. Yeah, get your topics, talk about them, give your opinion, do your little hour. He goes on at 8:00 at night every night now. He said, I've been used to doing it with Fox Soul every day. So listen, I'll just do it for my own damn self. He had over 148,000 people.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes.
I'm like, and I hope this momentum continues for him. I honestly do.
I hope it does too. And like I said, he's always, me and Shay was talking offline, and I'm like, he's always had the momentum. And I think I think what gets Funky in trouble is because he do like to go on these hiatus, and he take a long one. It don't be no week or two. Like, he be gone for months, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And I do feel like that gets him in trouble. And even Claudia shaded him when she said, "Oh, you know, he likes to live a life of leisure," and however she worded it, I'm like, not to being shady and saying I want to come to work, but
Right.
I feel like that was a very shady moment. So I do feel like it is on Funky, but like he said, since he been doing it with Fox, so hopefully he kind of got his groove to where, oh, I just keep this going.
Yeah.
You know, but I think the difference is he was on contract there. He ain't on contract when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah. You
So
work yourself. And that's another thing. Like, he always had these bouts of depression or whatever with the
yep,
reality shows. You don't have to talk about reality
yeah.
TV shows. You can talk,
Mm-hmm.
like, the thing that is so amazing for him is that he's garnered such a huge audience that people just want to hear what he thinks, even if it's about, the Karen that was screaming in the parking lot in Central Park. Like,
Mm-hmm.
people want to hear what his opinion. Now, that's not a real story, y'all. That was made up. But, like, people genuinely want to hear his take on things. So when you have gotten such a huge audience like that, where people just really want to hear you speak, that's great. It's amazing.
And he have the gift of gab. Like, it, it's undeniable. Some people just got it, and he's one of them people who he just got it. He's quick on his feet. His reads. He's funny. You
Hmm.
know, the gift of gab. He got it. Now, when it comes to Tasha K, I think Funky telling this tidbit and getting ahead of the story, I think it also shows a lot about who and what Tasha K is. And to me, it gives off that Tasha K maybe don't really know how to be a real friend, and nothing about her first conversation with Funky was genuine. Because if this was some, hey, I just want a kumbaya moment, and then you call and say, hey, don't worry about me. Y'all just keep on talking. I'm finna go ahead and record. And you trying to slide that on in like Funky ain't gonna hear it is some foul crap. So, you
But
know,
Tasha been trifling, unfortunately, and the way that she goes about things, it's not healthy, and it's not good for like retaining her audience
mm,
over time. You know what I mean? Like this, I mean, it worked for her thus far with the messiness, but people are getting tired of that, and I feel a shift in the atmosphere for her audience if she
I
doesn't
do too.
with the Sambo uh minutia. That's what I think, because it's getting real chintzy. It's crazy because
Yeah.
I have friends in the YouTube hemisphere that were on the rise with her in her come up, and I think Tasha's ego and her level of jealousy is always going to keep her at bay, going
Mm-hmm.
to always keep her from jumping over that line. People keep on trying to compare her to Wendy Williams. She'll never be a Wendy
You'll
Williams,
never be.
because
Never.
Wendy Williams was able to be messy, but do be less messy enough to create relationships with people. Nobody wants to touch, and nobody with any prestige, right,
Thank
wants
you.
Tasha K with a 10-foot pole. She gonna be living off of Love and Marriage. I mean, Love and Hip Hop people coming on her show, or just random people
Randos.
are connected to celebrities, or at least say that they are. And that's not gonna get you mainstream. Okay.
And I also think too, though, that when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
Wendy had a lot of credibility, but she also saw a lot of stuff with her own eyes.
Yes.
She saw a lot of stuff with her own eyes, and Wendy didn't have to go off secondhand, third hand, fourth hand information. Tasha K does.
Yeah.
Tasha K get a lot of secondhand information, and then because they mad at the person, they want to come over here, tell their story, and then their story ain't even true,
Right.
or it's only 30% true, and now you find yourself in another lawsuit. I'm gonna say this about Tasha K, girl. What all Cardi B didn't do, Kevin Hart will. And there you go.
Oh, you might not like what I'm gonna say about that. I think Tasha K gonna get her money that she owe Cardi B from Kevin. That's what.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I think he done stuck a big booty hole in it. I think he did. Like, I think that Kevin Hart, in my opinion, wants to look so perfect. And
Yep.
he all these things to deviate from what is really going on. Boy, you was cheating. Somebody said you was cheating on your wife. You over here framing your friend to go around the fact that you cheated on your wife. So you trying to talk about everything around it. Ooh, let's forget about that. Let's sweep that under the rug that I put a shower in my office because I'm in here fucking and putting couches in here allegedly. Let's skip that. But my assistant is airing me out, and my friend that is so close to me, woe is me, is on the internet placating me and making me look bad. And come to find out, that was a lie. The friend was not doing all of that stuff. That's what was said. I was looking.
Right.
I don't know, but basically he does these things to kind of deviate from what he's really doing, with him really being the villain.
I agree with that. Now that what I would definitely totally agree with you. I do feel like Kevin is this slime ball of a man. Kanishiwa knows that as well. And she's just loving her life of luxury.
Mm-hmm.
And even when they did that little Netflix, thing, her own thing was, you embarrass me.
Right.
Not that you cheated on me while I'm pregnant. It was more of, you embarrass me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't agree with, I think she gonna get the money from Kevin. I think Kevin is a very big machine and he's bigger than Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
I think where's gonna mess her up is, allegedly, word on the curb is that the assistant really did sign an NDA. And if she really did sign an NDA, he gonna snatch her up, and guess what? You don't have no more conversation anymore, because who was your mouthpiece is gone.
See, and the problem is, you need to be. He don't want to sue the assistant because he know what he was paying her, and she ain't got no money. So now you trying to go after Tasha K, and apparently he found out that Tasha K. I was watching Mem's channel. Um, Tasha K has some gas connections, like she's connected in the gas industry through her.
Mhm.
But child, listen, Tasha K gonna keep on cooning, child. That's
He
just,
is. And
and
I do wonder what level of integrity is she gonna start or stop it? Because at this point, if you want to go higher than what you are, you're gonna have to. For me, and this is my thing when it comes down to Kevin Hart, we can move back on
yeah,
topics. But the last thing I would say is, everything ain't worth touching, and the fact that this man is cheating on his wife, to me, ain't big enough news to
no,
take down, because Nico ain't going nowhere.
she's not. She's
She's
not.
not leaving until she pop out maybe one more baby,
Mm-hmm.
secure another one more bag, and other than that, she'll leave him.
Yeah,
But it's
and
it's it's
like,
not worth it.
I could get my own house and in my own little corner in my own little chair, but I can be whatever I want to be in this house with you.
Mm-hmm.
So why you ain't never here? I can be in the bigger house and doing bigger things and do what I want. Which, honestly, I can't really be that woman. Because my thing is, you out here dickety do ah dickety a. I'm gonna be out here fucking the gardener too. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck whoever I want, because you think you can dip your dick wherever the sun rises because you the one bringing the money in here.
They
You
may have that agreement.
bring me a man through the back door too, because I want to get some dick too. Yeah, I want you want to go fuck. I want to fuck too. That's what I want to do. Because you're short ass. I want to fuck somebody that's taller than me. How about that? How about
Friends.
yeah? And I
His little feelings will be so hurt. He will be so crushed. Like,
said,
no.
and that's the thing. These niggas always be out here wanting to fuck around, but let you go. Anything you can do, mofo, I can
You
do.
do better. That's true.
Believe that. And there's probably so many women cheating on their husbands right now, and they so damn dumb. They would know. You'll
They
never,
probably wouldn't.
never know.
That's true. I agree. And like you said, he's gone all the time. So
Yeah, because you think you know. That's the thing. These men have so much control, but these women give them that control because they're like, well, he has all the money. That's just like homegirl from, and we're not gonna go off in this tangent too long. Homegirl from Real Housewives of Miami, Lisa. You had all your eggs in one basket with your surgeon husband. You were so pressed. You spending all this money. You living the life of lavish luxury. Now he done got a younger version because he was mad you couldn't have them children on your own over the years. Now y'all got the kids from the surrogate, and you driving around in a Toyota.
Not
He done got you so good with the lawyers that you're not getting nearly enough money to finance your lifestyle.
Yep.
But you're on the Real Housewives, so you got some money, but you're not used to spending the money that you were used to spending. And then you probably thinking about, well, this show could end at any moment.
Yep.
This is not the life I'm accustomed to. But that's the price that you pay when you be leaning on these men's ends.
Mm-hmm.
Get you some business on your own. But y'all, let's move on to the thing that you all have been awaiting for. I did see somebody in the chat say, why y'all ain't talking about Martell?
Is he free? Give us free. Is he free? Is he burned out?
Child, hell no. But y'all, your boy,
Oh, Martel.
he out here wilding. Baby boy is out here wilding. And I'm sick of these people smiling in their damn. What? Why? Why is you smiling in the mugshot? Are you excited?
Ooh, not excited.
Cause you and Arion love to talk about licking booty holes. I mean,
oh Lord.
Let's see. Oh, you gonna really have some booty play up in the booty house.
Woo!
Going to the booty house. So let's just see let's see how you're loving that, okay? And he must have known that this is his famous outfit, this white t-shirt. And he probably got on them sloshy ass loafers and them dad jeans going to jail.
The shorts he be having on.
Child. So the Shade Room child is not playing with Mr. Martel. They basically said that he was picked up on some DV charges. I don't know if we can say that. Child, let me try to read. DV and harassing communication charges. So I don't think that that's Arion. I think that is, in my opinion, I think he was finally picked up for the stuff with Melody. That's what I think. I don't, because I don't know what those charges would actually look like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for this to say harassing communication, who knows? Or maybe he is calling Mel too damn much, and she's like, "Listen, this man is bothering me, and somebody go get him. I cannot. Somebody get him. I don't know, but y'all, the man is in the clinker. What are your thoughts on that, sister friend?
My thoughts are, honestly, I don't know. I really don't have any thoughts on it. I'm not surprised. And I feel like he's gotten away with so much stuff. I think that's why he got this little Chester cat smirk on his face, like, oh, y'all think y'all gonna hold me down, type situation. And somebody in chat said he was bonded out at 7:00.
Oh wow.
So I don't know. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I really don't know. It could be Mel. Reason why I would land on the side of that is probably Mel is because I don't think that Arion would call the police on him, let alone let him get arrested. That's just my opinion. Or maybe any other woman, forget Arion, any other woman he's been dealing with or have dealt with. I don't think that they would do that. But dang, Martel, what you doing, bro? Like, I mean,
Arion went on live with him that one time that they both allegedly got locked up, and went on, and shout out to Angie in the chat, modding and modificating and doing all
she is.
Okay. But they went on live saying, we're not in jail, are we? Doing it. Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Blue says maybe the charges would be blankety blank blank. Okay. Yeah, maybe. But okay. I think it definitely. I feel like it had to do with Mel, because
Mm-hmm.
who is he gonna be harassing and they don't want them to, you know,
Yeah.
harass them? And that's crazy. Right on after your birthday, you just acting a damn fool and get your ass locked the fuck up.
Now, let me say this, and I know we probably beating a dead horse when we say this, but I feel like if this isn't Carlos King wake up call to kind of let this man sit out for a season, I don't feel like they'll ever fire him. It'll have to be something like this of this magnitude, but I I feel like this should be a wake up call for him.
Girl, I think Carlos King is getting sick of his bullshit because
I think so too.
yeah, I think he said that he's gonna. He keep on. I'm like, did you ain't sell them damn tickets out for this little show with Mel yet, child? But he talking about something. We gonna talk about it at the thing with Mel or whatever. I'm like, baby, talk about your shit now, because I'm not flying all the way to Huntsville to hear y'all talk about a whole bunch of nothing.
Baby,
Okay,
I know I ain't going no Huntsville. That's
and,
down the street. And
yeah,
I ain't going.
is
Mm-mm.
the revolution gonna be televised? Because unless you in the building, you ain't gonna know what was talked about. That's all I'm saying. So, child, I
I
think that
feel like he would definitely put it on his YouTube. I'm almost for
I hope
sure he will put it on his YouTube.
child, because I mean, maybe he feel like I need to get paid twice from this. So I don't know, but
I
yeah,
wonder how much the tickets are going for.
they only $30.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, I think they were trying to keep it low because people have to. A lot of people are probably going to travel in because you got to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually going on and pay the $5 and get on out there, but I have to go to my company convention. I actually fly out to Florida for my company convention that same day. So I wouldn't be able to do it. I was like, dang, could I just like go to the show and then get on the plane and go on to the convention? I was like, nah, I ain't trying to get fired. Let me just
Don't get fired on your day off, friend. Don't do it.
the first day of meetings and be like, hello, where is so and so? Yeah,
Right.
I went to Huntsville real quick. I'll be back. I'll be back.
I
But I don't know what Martel did, and frankly, I'm just tired of him. This
I
man,
agree.
he needs a wake up call. If
Yeah.
Carlos don't give it to him, Mel can't give it to him. He needs to get it somewhere because this behavior is frankly just it's inconceivably ridiculous.
I have a question. When Martell did his whole little run on sentence and his little rant, and
Mhm.
he ended his rant by saying, he want his real life to be shown. Sir, is this a part of the real life? Can they show your mugshot? Can they show you going into jail and out of jail since you so hell bent
On your
on your real life being shown, sir? Because this is giving real life. What are you going to say?
First of all, I don't bit more think he wrote that than the man in the moon. Arion Curry keeps on talking about, I don't even watch that show. I don't even wish her wear her tongue in jail on the internet. I don't even watch that show and I don't want to be on TV. Blah blah blah. Yes, the fuck you do. Yes, the fuck you do. You want
And
to
bad.
you think you're that girl. If you are making everybody famous, bitch, why haven't you made yourself famous?
Do it for yourself.
You are known for sucking dick and licking ass. Girl, bye. Sit down. You licking ass more than I'm licking this straw in this Stanley Cup.
And you ain't doing a good job at it, girl, because he has yet to wife you. He has yet to make you a girlfriend. He has yet to even post you. He has yet to even speak your name. Shall I keep going? I mean, because ma'am, you swallowing in vain.
Pretty much. Pretty much. You be better off swallowing a steak, honey. Cause that is not even pork tenderloin over there. Okay? Not even. You are so that's all they talk about is sex, 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 sex. That's it. That's all they
Okay.
talk. You have no connection outside of that. You're dumb. You're dumb, you're ditzy, and I'm done. I don't have time for her. He don't even want to be picture with her. I'm telling you, Martell is caught in a warped sense of thinking. This man still thinks that he's married to Mel in his head, and
I
he's
agree with that.
and he's hiding it, and he thinks he's doing a good job of it, and he's
Yeah.
just, oh yeah, it's me and Mel against the world.
Mm-hmm. Or at the very least, I think that he feel like Melody is going to come to her senses one day,
No,
and I do feel like he think that way. But I think for Martell, I think Carlos created this monster
hmm,
that we now see, and not to say that Martell didn't have his own issues going on and situations or whatever, and that definitely played a part to it. But I feel like the fact that nobody held this man accountable is the monster that you see now. And now y'all sitting up here trying to pull it back, and now Carlos talking about, oh, and we gonna address it. And sir, what are you gonna say? I
nothing.
feel like there's nothing that you can say. That's just my opinion. What are you gonna say?
And see, the thing is, and I want to go back to you saying him coming to his senses. I mean, her coming to her senses or whatever. Mel
Mm-hmm.
Mel came to her senses. That's what made her leave him, and that's what he doesn't understand.
Right.
His mode of her coming to her senses is, oh, I'm coming back to you. But no, Mel came to her senses and she's over him. She is so over him that he can't even, his head need to swim. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
he has got to let it go. You
Yeah.
got really stuck your foot in it. And I think that he is so miserable in his life, and he
Of course.
it that his life was so much better when he was with Mel, and he cannot turn this hoe into a housewife. He ain't yet to do it.
I don't think he not. I felt like he never had a desire to turn her into a housewife. I
No,
think there was Arion's always warped thinking that, oh, I'm the best thing since sliced bread, blah blah blah. But I don't think he ever had any intentions on making her a wife, let alone a girlfriend. I
no.
think he's always liked the fact that you gonna be my hot and ready. That's
Mm-mm-mm.
it. You my little C's pizza. When I come over, make sure your drawers is on the side of the bed, not on you.
Yeah,
Make sure you got that Holland Jack boy put to sleep.
child. Well, all I know is them alleged Section 8 checks that people be saying she getting, they gonna be nice, and that little EBT card gonna get burnt the hell up if he lose his freaking job, because I don't know if them producer credits is gonna be enough for him to take care of 5 damn children and her. So she's his sixth child, whether he know it or not. Why don't he tell that bitch to get a job? That's what I don't understand.
I think that I
I don't
don't know. I think they really are holding out hope. At least her, anyway. I think Martell plays in her face a lot
hmm
by fighting and advocating for her, but he really don't want her on this show. Um,
No, he don't. He don't
so
want.
he fake advocate for her and fake pull this stunt with Carlos King, but I don't feel like I
How
feel
so?
like she's waiting on the big check, and that's for on TV.
How so? Isis Blue.
He no longer has producer credits. I think his name still show on the credits. Him and Melody's name is there.
Yeah, I thought I still saw both of their names as executive
Mm-hmm.
show, but I mean, I don't know. But yeah, y'all, the people that said that the Mighty Mouse and already got his little ragged ass up on out of jail, child. He just, mm, I
Oh,
I am so over him. He does. Somebody said he does.
okay,
Um,
I thought I saw his name still on the credits when the
child.
show was over with. Um,
Hey,
I think this just goes back to my point, y'all, that we need a break from this show. It just we need a break. And I don't have. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have the outrage that may be coming with this news of Martell being locked up. I
mm,
really don't have the outrage. I think that I'm not shocked and surprised. It's only a matter of time that whatever he did, whether it was to Arion, Melody, Miss Sally Sue Walker, whoever it was, eventually something was going to happen. So
yeah.
I'm really not shocked because he really is a loose cannon. He really is, feel like he's untouchable and feel like he's always the freaking villain and I mean victim, excuse me, in every situation when he really is the villain. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think so. A break from the show, all the drama occurs off the show. You right, Isis. Because that's what I'm saying. We can't never. Can't get rid of them. We can't get rid of them, but hey.
That's true too. I get that, but I know this is almost impossible to do, but I really do wonder if Carlos can be like, if y'all gonna post something, let it be about y'all skincare line, y'all hair products, let it be about, don't be jumping in the comments. Don't be, going over here doing free press to the other YouTube bloggers because you're telling your storylines and that's how the drama gets started.
So Kiki, stop going live every day. You're bored. Stop getting on everybody's channel. You're bored. Stop. I want Kiki is like a loose booty. You out here just everybody can get some. Okay. I need you to get yourself to be more exclusive, more recluse. That's what I you're out here giving everybody a piece of that love. Stop.
Right. Okay. Right. And to go to Isis Blue, where I'm saying this because I literally said that I know he can't do this and it's be a far stretch, but if he could, I think he should put those, what's the word I'm looking for? He should put those
because
right.
And and to your point, Isis Blue, I get it. Nobody's owned either, child. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see Housewives doing that,
right?
Look at Robin. When we're gonna segue into the Real Housewives of Potomac here shortly. Look at Robin. Robin didn't. She should be getting crucified more than she is on the season because she didn't share her life, right?
Yeah.
But you're not sharing your life on the show, but then you go behind a paywall and tell people.
Mm-hmm.
So people get fired for shit like that. That's what. So like, you have paid you're telling these people that in exchange for my every move, okay, I'm gonna film and you're gonna pay me XYZ dollars. Okay. Yep. So if we gonna agree to have this exchange, then this is what I'm gonna do. And that's why with Housewives, you get very minimal leaked scenes.
Very little.
Really hear a whole lot of drama off camera. They really do save it all for the camera. And to Isis Blue, he should pay them more. Maybe that's why
I agree.
Are like, oh, mom's the goddamn word because millions over here. I don't think they're nearly getting paid as much as the Housewives get paid.
Yeah.
Huntsville. So
yeah, I agree with that. I do feel like more pay should come in, but I think that's where it comes into where I think they gotta stop talking. And people are finding it more entertaining to watch the YouTube channels or whatever else because they're getting a real over here and getting some fluffed up bull crap on the show. And I think if they cut all of that stuff out and save it for the show, he'll get his views back.
Yep.
Because we can't say it's Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda gone.
But see, also they pick and choose what they want to talk about on the show. So let's be very clear about that. Y'all ain't talk about that back photo very much on the show. Y'all ain't about Miss Girl that was styling Tisha and was her sorority sister and all that. And she was supposed to be cool with her and Marceau, but he was allegedly sleeping with her the whole time. They ain't talk about that. Okay. They didn't talk about they didn't really go in deep about Marceau going to Atlanta with Chris. They didn't dive deep into that. They dive deep into whatever they want to talk about. Yeah. So I don't
know. We'll see.
Let's get into the Real Housewives of Potomac. That'll probably take us 5 minutes to talk about because they're so dead and dumb. I almost like I haven't even done a review on it because I'm waiting for an episode that I actually care about to talk about.
You know what? I haven't done a review on it, but I did go over to my TikTok and do something over there. And I'll say this. The only part that I'm going to say is I stand with Candace. I'm sorry. I'm standing with Candace. Candace is right. The line is always being moved. I am tired of freaking Ashley starting the crap and the drama. This was an episode to where it could have been a good episode from beginning to end, no problems, no arguing, no nothing. And here come Forehead at the dinner table talking about how, what's her name? Candace was doing this, and I can't talk to you in your face. You want to go to the internet, and I'm like, girl, a snake is a snake. Because you got me from in the front versus in the back, girl, it still hurt. You think just because you use the knife in the front and not in the back, I ain't feel it?
Exactly. Now, I'm also going to play devil's because I ain't no devil child.
Angel's advocate.
I'm going to play angel's advocate. Okay, Candace, you run your dick sucker all over the internet, talking shit. Yep. You got the gift of gab all over the internet, honey. Okay. Shout out to House of Arion, because we done seen him on the episode more than anybody. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You went over there and was talking all this shit. And that's the thing. You think that you can say whatever you want to somebody, and then they supposed to want to be your friend afterwards. Booing bye to you. Girl,
okay,
bye.
so I'm going to play the role. Ooh, I'm going to shake the table. Okay. I'm going to play the role like the other folks be playing with the other show we just finished. I say it like that. Mm-hmm. And I don't feel like Candace started a lot of stuff. I feel like I a lot of stuff, and I think she do a lot of responding. Now, I can be fair. Do I feel like she definitely always maybe talk too much and let her mouth get her in trouble a lot, and then she want to come over here and cry a river? Yes. I definitely agree with that, but I also feel like she don't really start a lot. And I feel like for Robin, of all people to make that comment, is crazy to me, because you have a whole freaking podcast that Eminem about to take, and you want to sit up here and say that don't weaponize social media when y'all do the exact same thing
every day on your podcast.
Every day. So, baby, somebody else has made that comment, and not as you. Because you have a whole platform. And not saying that Candace don't, because she has a big following, but ma'am.
The reality is Robin was never your fucking friend, Candace. Okay.
And that's the thing.
And I'm also saying this as a person that does. I actually am warming up to Candace. She's still annoying to me. She gets on my nerves. She's like the annoying little sister that's always talking shit and ready to smack the fuck out of her. You look at her and be like, damn, but you so little. If I smack you, you're probably gonna die. Bitch, shut up. Just shut up. That's just what it is. She always talking. And I think that Candace has always probably been the littlest one in the room with the loudest mouth and defense mechanism for her. However, she's expecting people to let her talk all this shit because she's Candace. Her mama got money, and I want to come over your house and play with all your toys because your mother love you more than mine do, and you got more money. I want to be your friend. So talk shit to me, and I'm gonna be okay with it. It's just Candace. She talking shit. She'll be nice later. No, you're an adult now. And you other people that have money like you, bitch. So I don't care about what you talk.
But I also think
with your husband and move on. Period.
I also think that reason why I say I stand with Candace is because she did not lie about how the line moves and how it's good for them, but it's bad for her. And I agree with that. And they do it all the time. We can go down the list, but let's just make the most recent one, which is y'all uplifted Mia and her bull crap, but then wanted to nail Monique to the cross for them to do the exact same thing.
Correct. Now, I get it. The goalpost is always moving. But Candace, stop kicking the goalie. That's what you're doing. You have the soccer ball in your goddamn mouth all the time. Don't participate in the bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Stand on your shit. Because you was all over the internet talking about how Robin ain't tell her real life. Robin ain't do this. Robin ain't do that. And she did this and she was helping Giselle talk shit about me. But then you got your tissue.
Folded it up for it.
She don't want to be my friend. I want my friend. I want my friend back, baby. Come back. Girl, shut up. I'm sick of her. You, Candace, Robin was never friend. You are grieving a friendship that was never so bonded.
It was bonded on Candace's side, definitely not on Robin's side.
No.
But let me play angel advocate again. Let me give my girl Candace a little more grace and a few more points. I do feel like she meant what she said, which was you were helping neck and ankles push the freaking story and narrative. So I get why she probably went on this whole crusade on the social media, because when she watched it back, it's like, oh wait, this is playing in my face.
That's even more reason for you not to be crying about a friendship that's lost. Because if y'all gonna be on the internet, let me tell you something. That man that I'm married to that's sitting upstairs in his man cave, don't you ever talk about him. Ever. Okay? What you're not gonna do is talk about my man and get away with it. And then I'm gonna be crying and carrying on over your friendship later. No, baby girl. Into my guns, because that was there. I signed the paper too. My bank account is the same. That's what we is bonded for life. We is Bonnie and Clyde for real. Okay, your head disposable, bitch.
Yeah, that's why I feel like she went off. And that's the part I don't understand with Robin. Why Robin trying to play this whole victim crap? Like, she saw it. She watched what happened. The show wrapped, and y'all coming out talking about how your maid out here dipping it and doing it and paying for hotel rooms and being photographed with this, and the third. And then when the reunion come, you talking and being on the side of Giselle talking about, oh, I can see how it looks and I see where it's coming from. In this situation, I think you had the other one's friend, but in this situation, Candace didn't start the bull crap. Robin did. And when Candace got into her tail, now all of a sudden, Robin want to sit on the curb and cry with them long feet.
Girl, Robin.
Now you want to cry.
But can't nobody talk about Juan. Don't say shit about Juan, but you can sit up here and help Giselle push a narrative. But and see, the biggest thing is, I will also be pissed at Robin if I was Candace too, because you played in my face. You tried to come to dinner with me and my husband, trying to make it seem like you are on my side. Yet and still behind the scenes, you over here massaging your friend's ego and making this shit sound like he really is fucking with her.
Thank you.
So, girl, bye. You're not my friend. So that's why Candace, I don't feel sorry for her at all. Girl, stop. You in the van crying over and mourning a friendship that don't mean shit.
Right. At this point, after you saw her for her works and who she was, which I never understood why, because you saw how she went against Wendy. So what makes you think that she wasn't going to do it to you? And the reality of it is, Miss Robin, girl, you really mad at one. Let's just call a thing a thing.
Exactly.
Because you called one thinking one was going to talk trash with you about Lil Mama Candace, and he did. And because he didn't give you the energy that you was on, you hung up the phone, and now you back again crying. Girl, you mad at the wrong person.
Child.
It's him.
And speaking of Wendy, Candace, girl, have you lost your mind? Let somebody talk about Mama Dorothy. You'll lose your whole shit. When she was like, well, I can't really, I don't understand how you're trying to make that the same thing. Like, you got to separate them. Because Wendy was like, really is bothering me. Everybody talking about my mom and the shrine stuff, but my mother is in the hospital fighting for her life, and I don't know what's going on with her. And my thing is, Wendy, I would have been on the next thing smoking to go and see about my mama. That's like, I'm not about to be sitting here wearing this blue cat suit with you bitches being catty. I'm about to get on the plane and sit this cat in the seat on the plane. Okay?
But
And
I don't even like half of y'all.
to
Goodbye.
that's what I'm gonna do. And
I don't
go
even like y'all.
see
See
about
you
my
later.
yeah, peace out. That's what I'm gonna do. Because my thing is, you know, y'all sitting here like beating this shrine shit
I'm so tired of it.
a pulp.
I'm
Neck
tired
up,
of it.
take your neck and stick it out in the hemisphere off this show. I'm sick of you.
And she needs to go as well. She don't need to come back. If they bring her back another season, I know something. Y'all already be wanting to get rid of people that's be actually good. She ain't good. She needs to go on about her business. She don't have a storyline.
No.
I do not want to hear about the voodoo, hoodoo, and who did it to who and what. I don't want to hear it. It means absolutely nothing.
No.
You're only on their side for what? Because they're gonna turn on you next. So
right. So NECA, go on, girl, because the fashions is not fashioning. You not. I mean, I don't like her. Her attitude stank.
I don't either.
You sat up there giving a thumbs down to Wendy. Girl, you wish you looked like Wendy.
Baby, let me tell you something.
Children and a body looking like the bomb, girl. The body looking like the bomb. Now I don't want to see that jumpsuit no damn more. Okay. It was cute. I love the color. That's my favorite shade of blue. I loved it. But baby girl,
Let me tell you something. Baby, Wendy wore the heck
she
out
wore
that jumpsuit.
She wore the fuck out of that jumpsuit. Okay.
Baby, money well spent.
Eddie, I would have been on the next thing smoking out there. Baby, that's my wife. Oh, I got to make sure I get
The bob was bobbing.
child.
The glasses was glassing. The jumpsuit was baby. She led the girls out. I said, yes, ma'am, Wendy. That's how you do it.
Yes. The wig was on point. Her makeup looked good. Everything. Wendy, from now since season 1, she has evolved rather nicely. Wendy can put a together. Okay.
Yeah.
She said, "Which I won't do is come for me ever again after this first season."
Try me once, you won't have to worry about it again.
And NECA looks like a wrecker. NECA, going on. You look a wreck.
And this is my thing. How you gonna boo her or thumbs down her, whatever the case may be, with this Forever 21 shingle outfit on? Girl, please. With your edges all the way down to your eyebrows. No, ma'am. We're not doing this.
She might have saved that from Wet Seal. Homegirl was... she looks a mess. I'm sick of her. And you keep on trying to... That's why I'm saying there's definitely an agenda going on between them. Because NECA is the industry plant from Giselle and Robin to come try to come after Wendy and cover up for the fact that they don't want to talk about Robin and the Juan drama. That's what it is. And it ain't working. We are forcing her to have that conversation.
Right.
So, but y'all, that, I mean, it ain't really nothing happened on the damn show. It
really wasn't much
of Karen. I did, while Robin is getting on my nerves with the I don't care and her being so annoying, that Twitter thing that she drew, that was funny. I did like that. But yeah, that's it.
I think that her frustration is with Juan, and she don't want to say it's with him because she has to play the role of, oh, we're good. But you're not.
No.
You're not good at all. So yeah.
Nope.
I don't know.
Not at all. But y'all, that was that for Potomac. Child. You know what pisses me off? When Andy every season always like, oh my God, in this season of Potomac, yeah. I watched it. You're gonna love it. Andy, I don't believe you anymore. I don't trust you.
It gives absolutely nothing.
I'm convinced you're not watching any of these shows, actually. And it shows in the reunion shows. But y'all, let's move on down and ease on down the road to the good merit to medicine, the medicine wives, as Funky and Dineva like to call them, okay? Listen, this episode wasn't given either. Now,
I didn't make it past Cecil and what's Toya's husband name?
Child, that's size 11. I cannot.
Some big old feet. They look.
I can't with you.
Them big old boats on their feet. I didn't make it past Cecil and what you call it talking. So I don't know what happened after that, child. You got to hurt me out because I don't know what happened.
Cecil House child. That's how much I remember.
It was really boring. I'm like,
it was. You know, I know they was in the mud, child. I would not put my vagina in those.
Me either. The smell alone would have been like, I'm gonna sit on the sideline.
I'd have had an Earl moment in that.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm like Phaedra.
Yeah.
My vagina. That's a very sacred thing.
Yep.
And care of my parts. So I can that. That's not for me. So yeah, this episode, Toya, I have a love-hate relationship with her. She's very much so a bully. Like, I don't like talks to people. So like I can't remember if it was Sweet Tea or somebody came in. Oh, Alicia came in her room, and she was dressed. She was like, "Why you wearing that? We going to the spa? Are we doing this?" And
yeah.
I was like, "Why you gotta talk to her like that? Like,
yeah.
girl, you might want to go change your clothes because we kind of doing some other stuff or whatever." And she was like, "Take that off." Like, she had a little stank face and everything. I'm like, Toya, you and your weave are just acting a little too uppity. Okay.
But you know, she did that last season.
I don't like it. I don't like
when
it.
they went to dinner and she was like, "This is dinner. Why do you have on a champion?" And it's champion. What's the girl name? Whatever the girl name that was there for last season that her and they was about to fight at Quad House.
Brought her back. The lawyer girl. I know who you're talking about.
Her, whatever. I can't think of the girl names. She did it last. Yeah, she did it last season.
Yeah, she. I would have loved for Audra to come back. Like,
she should have came back. Definitely should have came back.
She ain't said but 2 damn words. Like, where did she? Like, why is she here?
Yep, somebody should have came back for sure.
They were talking about Alicia's misogynistic husband.
Yeah, I didn't make it past that. I was like, okay.
He's misogynistic. He don't really say much either.
But sometimes he says something.
When they were sitting there with the kids, he did act like, yeah, finally you're back or whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
His own damn children. I don't know. But whatever.
Mel's IG said she was flying. What that mean?
Mel's IG
said she was flying.
Child, I don't know. Let me look at her IG. What's going on? Maybe because homeboy got locked the hell up. I don't know. But y'all, that's it for Married to Medicine. Ain't shit going on there. But what happened? On live, Sweet Tea and Heavenly went back and forth.
A mess. Mess. Hot mess at that.
Heavenly mama is in hell, and Heavenly
girl,
my mama is in heaven, and she got more of a chance of having a baby than
I
you.
said this woman is crazy. Dr. Heavenly is correct. It was funny as heck. But that woman is crazy.
Now, Sweet Tea, I will say this. Baby, you tricked that man.
You tricked him.
You tricked that man.
You tricked him. And I think that's why she's bothered by Heavenly. Because she knew.
Yeah, you did. You tricked them. Because you sat up there and know that you have all and you know what? My heart goes out to her because the ability to have a child, I think we all take it for granted. Like because I have a friend that's like, I'm gonna wait till I'm 38 to have a kid. I'm gonna wait till I'm 40. I'm like, bitch, I hope you can. Like I feel like that's a level of audacity that I would never
40.
You don't know for sure that your body is going to enable you to have a kid. You don't know that.
Jesus.
So for people to think that they can just pop out a kid whenever they feel like
it,
respectful. It really is, because it's a lot of women that want to do it and they're patience, and you out here taking it for granted and you don't even know if you can or you can't. Relationships with these men, and they done wifed you up and they ready to have a kid, and you had all these complications. Some people may not know, but with her, you knew you had fibroid. You've been on it for 85 days. Girl, stop. Knock it off.
I think, and I feel like that's why Sweet Tea is so upset, because she's called Dr. Heavily calling it out by saying you tricked this man. You knew you couldn't have no kids. You knew you had these health problems going on. At your big age of whatever she is, baby, you want to see somebody OBGYN in. So you not figuring to sit up here and tell me that ain't nobody done told you that you had a situation going on down there in your cootie cat. You cannot tell me anything other than. So I feel like she don't want her to say it. All the other women are kind of tiptoeing behind it, and like, oh my gosh, I really hate you going through this. Try this, try that, blah blah blah. But I think Dr. Hell was like, girl, please. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, she definitely did. So
she knew, and Sweet Tea don't like it.
Yeah, Heavenly called her ass out on it, and it is what it is.
And that's it, girl. Deal with it.
Deal with it, all the way.
Deal with it. You knew what you was doing. So,
child. So let's move on. Let's zoom on through the Bell Collective, child. Child, that reunion part 1, I still need to. I'm playing around with the thought of just doing part 1 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Because it kind of it gave, but it really didn't give a whole lot. Letitia, them titties was busting out of that dress.
Baby, if she would have sneezed, we would have saw a nipple.
I saw a half a nipple, baby. And you did not look good, honey.
She looked horrible.
You look bad. You're looking like a mess. And Latrice would have punched them titties out of that damn skin tight head on. You look a mess, okay? You look like a mess in my Miss Swan voice. Take it off. Take it.
Nothing was laid down. Her lace wasn't laying down.
No.
Her dress like it was too little. I'm like, girl.
She lay down and take a nap and rethink that outfit. That's what she should have did. Okay. And then for you to sit up here, I am so sick and tired of them coming for Latrice. I don't know what to do. I'm tired of them hating on her. Y'all are so jealous of this woman. It is ridiculous. And Marie, girl, you are so old and crotchety. My God. Girl, stop.
I feel like Marie is the biggest hater out of all of them. And if I have to reduce it down, I really reduce it down to Marie and Letitia. Yeah. I don't think so Gucci cares. And I know for sure Akeisha don't. And I don't think Tambra does. But I will reduce it down to those two ladies. And more Marie than anybody. Like, you really do have. Now, okay, let me be fair. Because Latrice did try to pull an okie doke in season 1 of Reunion 1. And she pulled out all this information about Hamilton Davis. And that's when the next season, her and Essie had the conversation. So Latrice did do some little shady bull crap. However, I think because her and Essie had the conversation, they talked about it, I think Marie should let it go.
You know what? Listen. If Latrice pulled out information on Hamilton Davis or Davis or whatever the hell her company is, it's because you sat up there and got a wig and come and you got on this platform that people are watching, and you try to trash my business. That's what you try. So you did whatever. Listen, you can talk about my mama. I'm gonna talk about yours. Okay. Yep. So anything you do, I can do better. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna I'm gonna find up all these reviews and talk about all the shit that you're not doing. If you want one of my caps on your head and act like it didn't work, girl, bye.
And let me say this when it comes down to Letitia. I think that what Letitia said to her kind of went over Latrice's head, which is, okay, yeah, you got the money. Yeah, you got the status. Yeah, you got the acreage in the business. But don't nobody want that regular man that you got.
Hell no.
And I feel like that's what she's missing. Because Latrice want to reduce it down to, I got money. Y'all hoes jealous of me. And I think that's why Akeisha was like, I think you need to take an S off that hose because it ain't all of us. And even Letitia, but I feel like Letitia wasn't the one to give that message because you got a raggedy A nigga as well. So, neither one of y'all working with much of anything, but I got what Letitia's saying. Don't nobody envy you.
No.
You can have that raggedy marriage.
I'm gonna say this. I think they do. I think they do to an extent. I want to address Kalani Harrelson's comment. Kalani says, "I am not a fan of Latrice at all, and she needs therapy, in my opinion." I agree. But everybody life and everybody do not want to be her. She really needs help to me. You know
I
what?
agree with that.
I mean, I am a fan of. I do like Latrice. I think that Marie is jealous of her. I think not because of her husband or her. I think it's because she's successful and she's young. That's what I think. I think it's not that she's jealous. I think Marie just doesn't like her for some reason.
And I think that's okay to say. And I'm glad you said that because I think, and I've said this before when it comes to other shows, I think that where jealousy get thrown around way too much. And it don't have to be, I'm jealous of you, girl. I just don't like you.
Yeah,
we just got each other a cup of tea. And I think that what it really boiled down to when it comes down to Latrice, I don't think it's jealousy. I think it's just, girl, I just don't like you.
Girl, I don't like you. I don't
like you.
Mm-mm. And Latrice does need help because Latrice has all these ticks. She's like,
yeah.
I'll be like, girl, you going she just be moving around and she's talking, and I'm like, girl, you have all these nervous ticks.
She's very nervous, very.
Doesn't like to address drama, but when she gets elevated and she's angry, then she seemed like the bitch pop off real quick. You know what I mean? Once she gets to a highly elevated situation, like how almost about to damn fight. And I'm like, Marie, you wasn't about to bust a grape.
And see, I can't stand Marie at all. I can't stand Marie. But here you are again, jumping into something that had absolutely nothing to do with you. Letitia and Latrice were talking. Here you are yet again trying to fight this girl's battle. And where Letitia at? While you over here arguing, squabbing with Latrice, tell me where Letitia at.
Exactly.
Because she done left you. Why you over here looking a plump fool?
Yeah, child. Them two, that is a dastardly nasty duo. Letitia is very fake. I cannot.
Yes, so much.
I couldn't trust her with my phone number.
Yes.
Any information. And for you to get upset that you were invited to Tambra's reveal, baby, that's something that's very personal, and you are not entitled to my life in that manner. You're just simply not.
And you sat with my ex-boyfriend that I had to go to court over. Why do I need you here?
I don't like shit, don't want no parts of you. Okay? Get away. Go away from me with this, Marie.
Please and thank you.
Okay. But Tambra, I need you to Tambra, I want to see more from you next season, honey. Cause this whole trying to have the, secret life of the traveling pants that you got going on, you got to stop.
You know what?
Yeah, baby, you're not Beyonce. What's going on with your guy? Why he not that? What's happening? Are y'all together?
I don't think so, because there's not a picture of him on her Instagram page. Right. Not a picture.
So you need to be talking about that. You did all of this to force this man to give you a baby, and now you're not even with him. And I feel like Tambra is very controlling.
Yes.
That's what I think. I felt bad for Demond because she is directing traffic with this baby, because I mean at this point he's just going along because the baby is inside her body and they trying to get it. So, but she's in control. No, we're not going to tell your mother. We're going to do this when I say do it. Like, she just very.
I hated that.
I hated that.
I did not like it. It was horrible. And I also feel like she's going to weaponize this baby.
Absolutely.
She's going to weaponize. And I hate that it's about to come down to this, because why would you do that? It's almost like, oh, I got your sperm. It worked. I don't really need you anymore.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? He going to have a baby with somebody else. And she going to, because, and then he going to have a little boy. He going to have mark my words, he going to be with somebody else. He's going to marry them, and he going to have a little boy. So he's going to have a little girl and a little boy. He's going to have the best of both worlds, and he's going to be in that little boy's life and raise him. And Tambra going to be trying to be controlling with her little baby. And it's
and
going
then push the narrative and say, oh, he left us.
Yeah.
I'm here to
little girl's life, talking shit.
Take care of this child by myself.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be her whole storyline next season. Or she's like, well, I don't want to trash demand. But you know, it's like I had this baby all by myself, and like I'm still doing my radio presentations and doing this, and I'm just doing it, I'm just making it do what it do.
Yep.
Girl, shut up.
But you know what? Although they did it wrong, and I feel like they could have went about it a little bit better, because even Latrice shaded her on this. But Timber, you're gonna have to bring some more to the table, girl. You being a radio DJ ain't enough.
No.
It ain't enough. You gonna have to come on with the come on, baby. What's going on?
Girl, rock the mic. And I'm not just talking about the radio. You needed to, maybe you should have rocked Damon's mic more, and that way you wouldn't be out here single. Okay. I think she fucking that damn her boss. That's what I think she doing.
Everybody's thinking that.
Yeah. Because you got chemistry with him, then you got your own baby daddy. Okay. Okay. Are we gonna put not Miss B? What's up, sis? She said, are we gonna put some money on Martel books for the phone so we can get them prison phone calls released?
He gone, friend. The people said he already about them up.
Got out of jail. Let's send out of the jail, out of the booty house at 7 o'clock, child.
He gone, friend.
That is hilarious. If they was doing something like that, original Straight No Chaser, child, that'll be 100-part series right there.
Oh, but we ain't gonna get it to next year.
Who said, is she single now? I thought they were engaged. I don't know. I have no idea.
He ain't on her Instagram, so I mean that don't mean anything. But
she's too private for somebody that wants to be on reality.
I agree.
Yeah, you can't. I think they need to go on and replace Tambra for real.
And if not, I think they need to reduce her down to a friend, because we really didn't see that much of her. So,
but what you gonna provide as a friend?
Well, like what she's doing now, show up to the little events, leave when she ready,
and say, "Take care, baby." Now that was
take care, baby.
That was damn funny. But girl, you're giving absolutely nothing. Your cousin that organized your shower is more entertaining than you. So
the tour guide.
Yeah, the tour guide. She the one
said funny. I'm sorry. I thought that was hilarious.
She set up all the drama. And Tambra, you sitting there acting like you're innocent. You did oust that girl.
Thank you. I said the same thing. I said, baby, you're caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Stop trying to play these games like, oh my God, I don't know what happened.
And she sat there being quiet. You purposely didn't tell everybody. And your cousin said, I want everybody here but Marie. Why didn't she want Marie there? Because you don't like her. So it's you. It's you. Just say it.
I'm like, Tambra, girl, you're cold. Like, just tell it and stand on it. And here's the thing, because I think the people will rock with her, because people just don't like Marie regardless. Just say, girl, yep, I told her not to invite you because you said with my ex.
Yep.
Why do I need you here? And then I did tell her, if you do come, baby, make sure she come at 4:30 so I can be gone at 3.
Yeah.
So we don't see each other.
Yeah, I would be like, this is my connection. I don't like it. I don't.
Just stand in it. Tambra, girl, you 50 years old. Come on now.
Yeah, be real. Be real with yourself. That's all I'm saying. And Marie, girl, just let it go. Like, they was there in sweatpants, honey. My God.
Thank you. And I feel like that's why Marie did, because she said that to Essie. I think that's why she did kind of let it go, because she's like, oh, wait. nothing really did happen. Y'all just up here like a tour guide for real, just to get a tour of the Capitol. So I think because, and I feel like maybe it was a little true to what Letitia said. Y'all just got to say, hey, this is this room. This is where they did this speech at. Hey, don't touch anything, children. Do y'all need to go to the restroom? I think it really did give tour guide.
But Letitia full of shit too, because she said, I feel like if Marie wasn't invited, then we should never went. We shouldn't have went. Well, why you did not go?
Thank you.
You had your wig sitting right there perched. Okay.
Baby, she a lie and the truth ain't in her. She needed to say that to boost and rub her freaking ego. But like you said, girl, you was there.
Exactly. She would have said, see, I would have called her out on her bullshit. I'd be like, well, girl, you definitely was there. So, I mean, what you saying is about a bunch of amount of bullshit. That's what that is.
A mess.
That's it. We ain't got no more for Bell Collective, honey. So, love in Huntsville.
Ooh, Chalet.
I already done said this in my review. The outfits was not outfitting.
I said the same thing. Nobody was best dressed. Nobody.
Like, I loved Carlos's suit on Bell Collective.
Yes.
That suit was suiting, okay? But on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I did, you know what? I can't stand Martel, but I did like the suit. I did like the
suit was everything. And I was just about to say that. I know we mad at Martel, child, but that suit.
Yeah. I would say Martel was best dressed for me.
Of course, for men. Yep.
Like, but I looked at it again. I liked Miss Nell's dress. But I also wanted to point something out that I noticed. Where is Kiki? Why is Kiki not in this photo? Because if you want to say, oh, because she's a friend of, that doesn't make sense, because the Fletchers are friends of, and they're in the picture. So why isn't Kiki in this photo? And Tiffany and her husband ain't even on the damn show no more. And her husband, I should have pulled up that picture from I love the fact that they looked better in the pictures on her IG.
I was just about to say that it really did not give on the stage, but when you go to her Instagram, she's really pretty. That dress is pretty.
Good. Her hair was top tier. I liked her hair down. Right here, she looked like, I don't know. She looked like Lucille Ball.
I didn't like her hair. I didn't like the hair color, and I didn't like her makeup. I felt like her lip color clashed with her dress, and her dress is so pretty. To me, her dress was pretty to me, but I feel like it looked rushed in the makeup department and hair department for me.
Yeah, and her lips were chapped under her lip gloss. I mean,
I didn't like it.
It was bad. Like, I did not like. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, child, hold
on. But in my opinion, I feel like Letitia had the best beat face. Baby, Letitia was beat down.
Yeah.
Beat down. Her makeup was flawless.
She was, but she looked like a busted can of biscuits in that dress.
Baby, neck down, it was a whole no.
Yeah.
Neck up, baby, that under eyeshadow of green. I said, okay, I'm here for it.
Her shoes were terrible.
It was horrible.
Absolutely terrible.
It looked like they came from Rainbow or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't like that at all.
She looked like she borrowed those shoes from her stripper friend.
Okay. Yeah, those shoes were bad. I didn't like the shoes. I did not like the dress.
I didn't like Mel.
I did not like Mel Love.
I don't like that.
I did not like it. I felt like, so let me say this when it comes down to Mel. I think that what she have on definitely gave like if she was doing a photo shoot,
Mm-hmm.
a magazine cover, I think that fits more for that for like that scene. But
Mm-hmm.
reunion, I don't know. It didn't work for me for the reunion. I think her hair was too big and it closed in her face. Her dress is so boxy and so big. It didn't work for me. I
Yeah.
don't like the boots.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, it's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. And even if she was gonna wear the dress, I think that she should have pulled her hair back in a very like a sleek ponytail.
Yeah.
And I would have went with like a strappy heel because her dress is so busy. And then she got this big old hair. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, child. I don't like it. I
Yeah,
don't.
I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Shout out to the 70 people in the chat. Y'all, I'm about to turn it on subscribers only because y'all need to go and subscribe to the dang channel. I'm just,
She said, thank you.
we got to stop asking at this point. You got to go on and do it. Okay. You got to do it. So now that I know how to do it, I'm gonna go ahead on and do that. All right.
No.
That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Moving on. I found a picture of this is how she like I love
Mm-hmm.
like they look really, really good right here.
Her Instagram pictures were way better. It came over way better than it did on the reunion.
Yeah. Her hair looks good. Like, yeah. I
Yep.
love it. I love it. I love it. And her lips were
Mhm.
pressed to that chaps that lip.
I'm still sticking to because the dress looked good, but I'm still sticking to her hair and makeup. I just do not like it
Yeah,
at all. At
yeah,
all.
absolutely. But yeah, y'all, other than that, yeah, everybody else was just like Kimmy. I thought she was gonna fly off like a chicken.
Baby, I thought she was gonna bust a seam. I was like, baby, this dress is tight.
Mm,
Girl, when you sit down, are you still gonna have a full dress?
right. And Maurice on Marceau always looked like they went to Burlington Coat Factory to get their damn suits.
Yes, I did not like that at all. Neither one of them. I gave a Macy's, friend. You said
Yeah.
Burlington.
Yes.
You say Macy's though.
I'm sick of that. They need to do better. They need to absolutely do better.
I think so. Yeah. I agree.
There we go with that. So yeah, y'all, they didn't really it wasn't really given too much, but Tisha and her rehearsed ass reads. Like she really thought she was giving all that it needed to give. I was looking on the internet streets and Tisha, I think she was talking about Stormy and the pill thing because Stormy had suffered depression at some point, and I think she was
Oh.
patient for her depression. Uh, don't quote me. I'm not sure. That's I'm gonna say alleged. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That may be where Tisha got that pill popper comment. But at the end of the day, and I don't think she was. I think it was prescribed for her depression. It wasn't like, oh, I'm popping pills,
Right.
negligently. But Letitia I can't with her. I don't know.
For Marceau to be the voice of reason,
Mm.
I mean, really. Because even he said, baby, wait a minute, you going too far.
Yeah,
You staying too long. And I think it was very low for Letitia to even say that.
it was.
It was way too low for you to say that. And I actually feel like I'm not mad at Stormy for saying bump all this copy and paste stuff. You came here with an agenda on some bull crap just to say that lie.
I
And
love.
I'm not mad for Stormy calling her out on that.
Mm-hmm.
Because for why? Why
Yeah,
would you say that on a national platform level? I have a freaking business. Whether you like my business or not, whether you feel like my business is good or not, you shouldn't have said that.
mm-hmm. Yep. It
Tisha was wrong for saying that.
absolutely on so many levels. That's defamation of character at its finest.
Yes,
And homegirl thinks it's so cute to be talking shit about everybody, but let somebody talk about her little uh Flintstone tooth husband. Girl,
that's
stop. Because both
yeah.
both of y'all are just so fake and fraudulent. It's just ridiculous. I can't stand. I can't stand it. Y'all don't talk about nothing, even outside of the cheating shit. Like y'all got so much going on with y'all finances. Y'all over there faking the funk so much. It's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And y'all mad because Stormy and Courtney have real money. That
Real money.
You're jealous. You just
In
jealous.
real life.
And she
in real life.
surprised. Yeah, I couldn't stand how Carlos was cutting everybody else off and letting Letitia talk a mad bag of shit. Like it was ridiculous.
But it was almost like he was taking up for Letitia by saying, it's just unfortunate that you end up getting the brunt of this because it really wasn't your fault. It was no. And that's why Stormy had to come back and say, no, it falls on us too.
Yeah, absolutely. Because as a business owner, you have to take responsibility for
Thank you.
You absolutely have to do that. Like
I don't know what Carlos was on this season. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what he's on, but he need to get off it and he need to take a pill that that Letitia was offering Stormy, and he need to get himself together.
Yeah, that was weird how he allowed that to fly over and you didn't say anything.
Exactly.
That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool at all. Whether you like Stormy, hate Stormy, love Stormy, that wasn't cool. Point blank period. She should have said that.
That's too much. Don't be not that. You know what I mean? You can't be people of taking drugs. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you shouldn't do it. Yeah, I agree.
And Martel,
the hook in the curb,
soaking up the bed, honey. That doesn't mean that she is having an orgasm, baby boy. Okay, that just means she got that super soaker. Okay, out there, if she wetting the bed up, that means it's an enjoyable time for you. But unless you feel something pulsating inside of the liquidation, you ain't getting no orgasms going on, buddy. Not at all.
Now here's the thing. I agree. I feel like every woman has faked the O. I feel like we will continue to probably fake the O. It is what it is.
We need you to be done sometimes. Sometimes y'all be
it really is.
Prove a point and they want to go long and strong. And we like, listen, I just
wrap
want
this up.
So 10 minutes. Okay, I go. You can go on and get on up out of me now. You hear?
I'm so glad you said that because I told this to my single friend and she was like, you mean 10 minutes? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
But he got nothing to prove and he ain't got nothing to prove. Let's go do what we got to do and go to bed.
Yeah.
Go to work in the morning. Come on.
Ain't no shame in my game. Like I told my husband, I said, listen, like my friend was asking me, she was like, how long? You like, y'all don't, I have to do it for at least an hour. I said, well, bitch, your pussy is definitely on raw. Cause I am for an hour. Okay. Why?
Why are we going this long?
Why are we going for an hour? You gotta have the foreplay and all the bitch. No. Okay. Come on here. Lay down. Let me Well, ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Let's go. We're married, okay?
Please and thank you. Let's go to sleep. I am tired.
I'm tired. Okay, thank you. I'm married. I'm married to you because I know you know what to do. Okay, you got the thing go. You know what I like.
You ain't got nothing to prove to me, sir. Come on,
child. I ain't got time. I'm not about to be fucking all damn night. Okay, but these women be tripping. So Mel, I mean, to her defense, she did say she likes when Martel, she wants a man that will talk to her dirty in the bedroom. So that wasn't able to. And women are heavily mentally stimulated for like it's a whole package, just like men. They need mental stimulation. Like they have the visuals and all of that stuff. They feel like they in control. That is all the build up for the climax. If you're fighting that for her, then she's not going to be able to get there. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So, child, he done licked so much ass. He at Coleslaw's house that he thought that he was the man.
You know what? I'll say this. I'm gonna give Martell a little piece of grace where I do think that. Okay, let me say this. I'm not mad for Melody saying that she was never pleased because I do feel like Melody was on some get back because Martell has been very disrespectful out here in these streets. and talking about her sex life and how it was lackluster, blah, blah, blah. So mad at Mel for saying that because she knew that there was a shot at his ego and pride by saying you ain't do nothing for me. So I ain't mad at it, but I don't know if I truly believe that every time y'all had sex that it wasn't pleasing. I don't know if I believe that.
I don't think that she said it wasn't enjoyable. I just feel like he didn't get her there all the way. She didn't have
Yeah, I agree with the big O not getting that anytime or all the time. But to me, it did kind of allude to that she wasn't satisfied.
Yeah, listen. I feel like Mel, you had a good time. You was bed dancing with this man for like 13 years and you had
and
okay?
You have 4 kids.
You enjoyed something that he was doing.
Something.
But
That
you had
part.
or not, clearly, you're saying you didn't. Okay, I get it. Because there's some women, I have a friend, she's been married for a long time and her husband has never given her orgasm either. So this is very real. This happens.
Probably more, it shouldn't be this normal, but it unfortunately it's a normal thing.
Yeah, but sometimes women don't even know how to give themselves one. And she can't do it without a dildo. You can't, a man's dick don't vibrate, honey. So you can't tell them how to give you an orgasm like that. So I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm fine over in the Ingram household.
I'm all right over here too. I got a whole 6-year-old, so that tells y'all something, child.
Yeah. Okay.
She got to be sick.
I got one kid, but that's only because we are masters of not multiples.
Go get him a sibling. He needs somebody to play with.
Child, he ain't gonna be playing with. He gonna be. I'm sorry. Did I say 6 or 7? He's 7. You said 6.
Son, he'll be 6 in February.
He has a baby. If we have a baby, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing with this baby.
Yes, he will.
What he gonna do?
My kids are 10 and 12 years apart from their sister.
Really?
Yes. My son will be 18 the end of this month. And my youngest will be 6 next month. They're 12 years apart.
Oh my God. So do they get along?
Oh yes, him and her gets along so well. It's my middle daughter and my youngest daughter. Baby, they fight like they the same age. I have to tell her, like, you do know she's 5 years old. And she was like, she talked to me like when she 15, 16. I talked to her like she the same way. So I be looking at them like, please go, Trinity. Her name Trinity. How old are you?
Child.
But that was a great help. When I had her, oh my gosh, they were a great help. I'm just saying, friend, just throwing it out there. I mean,
I'm going to think about it, but me, I'm that person that the financials got to be financing.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
In life where I have a goal of the mortgage got to be. I'm not paying this mortgage for 30 years. So
yeah.
And I want both of my children to be in private school, so I want to be able to afford that for both of them.
I ain't mad at it. Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be the only way for us to be able to do that. We got to clean some things up, and we got a year to do it. If it don't happen, it ain't happening. But y'all, the reunion part 1, it was fine, but I'm interested to see part 2 and 3. Like Kiki and Tisha, I'm just kind of tired of this whole feud between the two of them. Like, did y'all notice the dog barking over Kiki's voice when she said, well, where's the proof that he's cheating? And she was like, ask so and so, and they put the bark over whoever Kiki said.
The name, yeah.
At this point, don't even talk about, but I'm caught in a rock and a hard place because Tisha, you talking about she cheating on her husband cheating on her, she paying for her husband to go on a date with somebody, which was umpteen years ago, girl. Why is you bringing that up? But can't nobody talk about you and your husband, girl.
Okay, so let me give Tisha a little grace in this situation because Kiki called her dumb.
Well, she is.
something right, but you know, she called her dumb and was like, everybody can see. So Letitia said, forget everybody. What you know? We have, and I'm not mad at Letitia for breaking it down ABC style, saying,
Right.
tell me at what point in time I called you, text you, emailed you, mailed you a letter, sent the bird over there to drop it off. At what point in life did I ever tell you this man cheated on me?
That's true.
And I feel like you want to call me dumb, but you sitting over here letting your man cheat on you that you know for sure that he's doing. So I'm mad at Letitia for throwing it back on her. But I agree, this back and forth that they're doing, it seems too much, and it ain't worth it at the end of the day. Because this show gonna pass on, go on to glory, and do its thing. And guess what? Y'all will still be cousins. So the question I always ask, is it worth it?
That's true. Yeah, I just I want them to get it. I want them to get it together.
I think they should. Like, put the bull crap aside. It ain't worth it. She ain't leaving her main just like you ain't leaving yours.
Right.
Let's be done with it.
Be done
she
with
ain't gonna go nowhere. Leave it alone.
Yep. So y'all, that's it. Ain't really much happened that was like exhilarating on.
Right.
I wish Stormy had a red t-shirt a little better.
Yeah.
I do love the fact that she pointed out graphic designers do not do verbiage for your shipping policy. I'm just saying.
Yep. I'm glad she did that too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Carlos cut her off for that. And she said, bitch, you'll never be me. You'll never get that. Okay. I love that. I love that. But I want her to tell Tisha that. I do.
Yeah. I think Tisha needed to hear that. And, you know, she's always been heavy on the I didn't need this show. Y'all did.
Exactly.
So,
but Stormy, let's not play around. You wanted the prestige. You have a thirst for power.
Yes, she does.
Want people
And I feel like that's her own detriment too, because I'm not mad at her popping her collar and talking her ish, but at the same time, you also want to be on this platform. So I think it's one of them things like tread lightly, because you on the stage with me too, though. So, but I think she needs to tread lightly a little bit.
Yeah, I think she's realizing that it's not as all is cracked up to be. She doesn't like the backlash that she got from being on this show and not being likable. And this whole scene with her mama and Mel, I'm ready to see that, because you sitting up here getting mad at Mel for not bogarting the comments. You don't go in the comments and defend Melody. You don't sit up there and anybody from the people in your comments. And if you got time to be doing that, then I question how much of a millionaire you really are, because I don't have time to be sitting up here going and defending my castmates in my comment section. I can't control what people think.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see Beyonce coming on the internet telling the Beehive what to think and how to feel about certain people? No. She's in her millions, living her life like it's golden and letting you motherfuckers think whatever you want to think.
I think she let Betty get in her head too much.
She did.
She allowed Betty to definitely maybe fracture whatever relationship they did have, would have, could have. And you need to blame your mama at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how I feel about it. You need to blame your mom. And I mean, I get where Stormy is coming from, but at the same time, y'all grown. Y'all grown. So don't nobody need to come to your defense. Don't nobody need to, do anything. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. Girl, move on. It didn't stop your check. It did, nothing changed in your life. So
y'all are not the plastics. This is not a popularity contest. Girl, and you always talk about how much of a boss you are. You don't need this and that and the third. So you don't need Mel to defend you.
Right. So why does it even matter?
Why does it matter?
Why does it even matter? Girl, go over there, Bill Collective, sit down somewhere.
Exactly. Your mother is a petty Betty, and we don't have time. We do not gonna make none. Carlos, stop trying to make the mama stories a thing because you love that don't work everywhere. So, all right, y'all. So Lonnie says, I wonder if Stormy is going to get in the middle of Mel and Miss Betty's arguing. Child, She probably is, because she got to deal with her mama after the show. So she probably like, my mother gonna be mad at me if I don't defend her. And they
I
just
don't think she is. I think she's going to be quiet, and I think she's going to cry. I think she's going to cry. I think she's going to be quiet. I think she's going to definitely give us Candy and Mama Joyce vibes, which is I can't control what my mama say. I think that's what it's going to give.
Child, I don't know, but let's see. We got, to the weekend to see what's the goings on. So
We do.
You got anything else to give, friend? Because I
That's it, y'all. Y'all subscribe, like the video. Y'all know what to do. That's it. That's all.
like, subscribe, comment, and you can only comment in this live chat if you are a subscriber, okay? But if you subscribe to the channel, all right, and we gonna see y'all in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Right, y'all. Peace out.
Y'all have a good one. Peace.